Today I want to make a little pumpkin. I want to do it in just kind of a fun little way. I decided I have some very old popcorn kernels and I want to put them into the pumpkin. I have already added a little bit of dark green mica powder and a little bit of wheat mica powder together in here. And I'm going to add a little bit of 99% alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, into it so I can basically paint the leaf on. Just so you know what I'm doing. I think I better pour it. I do want to let you know that I got this technique from Wendy at Toonpish Crafts. She has some amazing ideas. See what that looks like. I'm going to move that part back. I'm left-handed, so let's do this. A little rearranging here. Now then. All right. I'm going to let this dry for a few minutes and mix up the resin, and then we'll start filling it up. Okay, I have the lid cleaned up, so I don't have the excess powder in there. I have the resin mixed up, so let's go ahead and we'll add a bit of orange. I'm going to add just the smallest amount of the copper mica powder. See if that'll maybe honey it up a little. Sparkle it up a little bit. Still, it will still be very, very transparent. Put some in. Move it around so the air bubbles can get a chance to rise up and escape. That will also help cut down on bubbles in the mold. I'm going to go ahead and spray some isopropyl alcohol, 91%, into the mold. I'll pour just a little bit of the resin in too. There we go. So that I can get a little bit down on this bottom edge. Okay. Oops. Actually, while I'm here, go ahead and put some down into the stem. I'll give it a little longer to try and work the little air bubble that likes to sit at the bottom of the stem. You know, give me a second. I just don't want to add more corn yet. So I'll pour off some of the resin that doesn't have all of the corn in it. And if I need it, I can add it back in with more corn in a little bit. Just wiggling around, hopefully moving any bubbles that went ahead and went down there with the corn up, helping release them off the walls and such, so that they will hopefully float up and pop. Okay. I'll have to keep an eye on it for bubbles, because there are bubbles floating up right now. I'll poke down a couple pieces of the corn down in there. To make sure we don't have any bubbles here in the little half circle part. All these little, almost flower shape, but the top of the pumpkin, how it bubbles out. They like to hold air, so we just squeeze it to get the bubble to come out, get the bubble popped or away from it, and then we slowly let go so that we don't bring more air in, we just bring more resin in. Well, it's finally time. We get to unmold our pumpkin. Actually, let's start with the top. I want to know how it came out. Just loosening up all the way around. Here we go. Oh, looks like I ended up with a couple bubbles. Oh, darn it. See, oh, but the leaf came out beautiful. I'm really happy with the way that came out. If you remember, I basically painted the mica powder on by wetting the mica powder with isopropyl alcohol. Just so you know, I made it harder than it had to be. I wasn't thinking. I painted it too thick. I thought it needed to be thicker, but once it dried, then it started flaking. So then I had to keep cleaning out the extra dust that formed from it flaking. I saw that method of painting the mica powder on to the mold. It was Wendy with Toonpish Crafts that I saw do it, and I just thought it was a great idea. I've been wanting to try it for months now, and I thought this was the perfect time to try it. All right, here we go. And again, we loosen it up. Okay, there we go. Now that's more like it. This came out much better than the top. That is cute. And I put just a little bit of orange in. It doesn't look orange, but it just has a slightly more golden, yellow golden look to it. So, there we go. Oh, look. Look at that. What do you think of that? So there you go. Popcorn in resin. And it came out looking very fun to me. What's the word you give it? I give it fun. Playful. Let me know your thoughts on it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.